Welcome, sweet yogis. Welcome to yoga today. I just want to thank you for being here with me, for noticing how much we need the practice, how much we need the reminder of what breath and what mind and body can do at a time of such crisis and a time of such uncertainty. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, for flowing with me, for carving out that time where you can just be. We'll get started in seated pose, and you can be crisscross, you could take half lotus, and we'll take our thumb to our pinky, and our three middle fingers are sticking up. Place them on your knees, face up, palm up. And this mudra is called Buddhi Mudra, and it just is for clarity. We use our hands. Our hands are very powerful, and we configure them in different ways. It helps with energy channels and energy flow throughout the body. So this is for clarity. Breathe in and exhale. Again, inhale, spine is straight. Exhale, take your shoulders down and back like you're sinking, melting, grounding into the earth. Again, breathe in and breathe out. I've been reading a book called Anatomy of the Spirit, and it is a wonderful book about energy and about the human condition. And one quote stood out like it hit me hard, y'all. It just hit me hard, and I wanted to share it with you today because we are always looking in the external for things that are going to make us happy, and most of the time maybe we do, but they're short-lived, and that wasn't true contentment, that wasn't true happiness, that was just an object. And so she writes, you have the pendant that you treasure on the necklace you forgot you already are wearing. Now you are seeking it everywhere. Then because it's so valuable and you lost it and can't find it anywhere, you cry and cry. At some point you go in front of the mirror to wipe away your tears, and taking in the mirror, you discover, my God, I've had it always. I have it now. Then you laugh at all your seeking. Look at what I've had the whole while. And like I said, it just hit me hard because here we are in this chaos. But everything you need is right inside. So let's work for it today. Be gracious for the body that you have. Be humbled by the abundance that's in your home right now. Even if you don't really notice it, it's there. And just be super mindful of everything good. And if it helps, take out your notes after this class on your phone, on your iPhone, or wherever you write notes, and write down all the good. Like starting from the most basic, primordial, like breath. That's it. I woke up today, I'm doing some yoga. That's good. Write down all the good. All right, we'll get started in box pose. Stack the joints. Stack your joints. What is stacking our joints? Knees under your hips, your hands, your wrists are right under your shoulders. So we are stacked. And stacking the joints helps with spinal alignment. Extend the left leg behind you, right arm in front of you for a nice spinal articulation. Throw yourself off balance, and then see what fires up to catch you. Again, throw yourself off balance. Ooh, see what fires up. That's your core. And core is so much more than abdominals. It's what you stand for. Place your right hand down, left knee down, opposite side, extend, extend. Throw yourself off balance. See what engages. There goes the obliques, the lower pelvis, the abdominals. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand down. Let's try it one more time. This time, we're taking little pulses. Let's take 10 of them. Beautiful, and we'll switch. So you're firing up the abdominals, now the glute, the bicep, and we'll take both hands down. Curl under your toes, slowly roll into your first downward facing dog. Adho Mukha. You're an inverted V. Your hands are pushing into the earth. Your heels might be down, they might not. If they're not, bend your knees. Bend your knees, lift your hips. Flatten out your chest on your thighs.
Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, float to the top of your mat. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Now we'll hang out here for a second. Grab opposite elbows. And hang out. Hang out. Yoga is a self-inquiry into how the mind reacts and how the body shows up. You don't have to be good at yoga to be good at yoga. Take the left arm up. Beautiful. Take the left arm down. Right arm up. And we'll switch. On your 2x6, think of it as your life raft. And even if there's kids, even if there's dogs, even if there's a circus going on, both physically and mentally maybe circus, just know that you can always find calm. You just have to practice. Use the tools in your tool belt. All right, release your hands to the floor. Step the feet back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk it or float it to chair. Sink your hips back, hands go high for Utkatasana chair pose. And we're going to get really low today because we can, because we woke up today. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, take it up, breathe out, set it down. Again, breathe in, exhale. Nice, one more time, breathe in, squeeze your glutes at the top, and exhale, chair. Chair twist to the right. Open your arms. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, chair twist to the left. Open your arms. Look up. Inhale, back to chair. Now your quads are probably saying good morning, right? Exhale, fold. Half lift. Plate your hands, let's walk it back or float it back, high to low push-up. Working on those vinyasas, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Take the right leg high and then step it all the way through. High up on the ball of your left foot, we're rising up for crescent. Crescent lunge. If you feel some compression in the low back, micro-bend the back knee, and you'll find that this gets it out of the back and into the support of your left muscles on your left leg. So your glute, your quad, your ham, everything's activated. Breathe in. Exhale, swing forward, hands go back, head goes forward. Again, breathe in and up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. So now your hips are open to me, but your right knee is bent. So you're in this wonky lunge. Your hips are going one way, your hands going the other. Breathe in. On your exhale, side angle. Right hand down, left arm up. If you have a bind practice, you can find your bind here. If you don't, stay here with me. Look up. Lengthen. On your exhale, we'll take both hands down for runner stretch. Back knee down, top of the foot down if you need a less active runner stretch. And you can turn the right toes to 2 o'clock, bend the back leg, reach around with your right hand for a little quad warm up today. Quad and shoulder. Slowly release the foot. Both hands down, and we'll walk it out to the center of our mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Slowly roll all the way up for Prasarita Padottanasana. This is a wide leg forward fold. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, fold. And your hands you choose. You can take them to your big toes. You can walk them back. You can simply press them on the earth. Drop your neck, drop your head. Make your breath fluid. helps you breathe bigger. There's so many different types of breaths in yoga. Take your hands to your hips, slowly roll out all the way up. I've been finding I've been using 3-part breath lately, just in living, because I have to reset my breath multiple times a day when I get stressed out. And starting at the base of your belly, breathe in, belly, ribs, chest, breathe out, chest, ribs, belly. Another thing is ratio breathing. So let's try ratio breathing in our sun goddess squat. All right, so your feet are slightly turned out, like just a scotch, not too much. Inhale, arms up. On your exhale, hands to heart, bend your knees. So ratio breathing. We will breathe in for 3, hold for 4, exhale for 5. Let's try it together. Hands to your heart, or maybe to your hips. Breathe in for 3. Hold for 4. Exhale for 5. Beautiful. Let's try it again. Breathe in for 3. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 5. Nice. Inhale, arms up. Recenter your feet. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll take warrior 1 to the front of the house. Warrior 1, inhale. So we have this beautiful front line external rotation in the right leg. You feel it? If you don't feel it, I want you to widen your gait. Walk the back foot back, front foot forward. Equal amount of weight in both feet as we reach up high but sink down low with the hips. Inhale. Exhale, come on down. Front foot steps to one leg plank, you hold. Maybe you take 10 little lifts with the right glute. The whole leg's engaged. Feeling the muscle hub to the bone. Both feet down. Take a vinyasa. Forward. Down. Inhale, up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. We'll take 5 full-bodied breaths here. 3-part breath is an excellent breath work technique here. You can also use that ratio if you have an Ujjayi pranayama practice. Constrict the back of the throat as you breathe in and out, matching the depth and breath of the inhalation and the exhalation. All right. Inhale, left leg up. And then we'll swing it all the way through. High up on the ball of your right toes, rise up. Crescent lunge. It's like my favorite pose, I think. Lengthen. Exhale, hands go back, hover. Powerful. Inhale, feel your center. Exhale, swing it back, head forward. Beautiful. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, swing it forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So you feel those opposing forces. You have an arrow from hip out the knee. You have an arrow from hip out the back hand. So we're reaching as we're pulling. You're pulling as you're lifting. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. On your exhale, side angle. Left hand to either the thigh or the floor. Equal amount of weight in both feet. If you don't quite reach the earth, bring the earth to you. Grab some books. Grab a block. Beautiful, yogis. Let's take both hands to the earth for runner stretch. And we'll drop down to the knee, the top of the foot. And you can stay here with that left knee glued to the shoulder. Or you can turn the toes to about 11 o'clock. Once they're at 11 o'clock, flip the foot up like you're opening up a book. And stay here. You can reach back with the left hand for a beautiful quad and shoulder stretch. And you should feel this all along the collarbone. It feels so yummy. And breathe with it. Sit with it. Stretch the places that hold tension that make you glitch. Beautiful. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Look up. Maybe look up and back. And then slowly release the foot. Take both hands down. We're pushing into both feet. Coming all the way up. Again to that figure 5 pose. And I'll face you. All right, so with this big open bottom, we'll take the right hand down, left arm up. Look up. And we'll switch sides. hands down. Lean into your left leg. So we're leaning into our left leg, bending, lunging through the left hip. This is Skandasana. It's an ice skater squat. If this feels not so hot for you, don't come down as low. So keep your hands grounded. And we're just looking for a bend in the left knee. It doesn't have to be a full bend. It can be. So if this feels okay for you and you want some power here, we're going from side to side for about 10 times with your hands at your heart. Hands can also be to the floor, just to modify a bit. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, let's take it over to the right. And lean with it. Feel for it where you're feeling those places of just utter tension. The body has this innate way of storing emotion. And sadly, those emotions get stored in the hips and the shoulders. So if we can get those places more open to receive, we can heal. All right, hands to your heart. We'll take it for 10. Push. 9. Push. 8. Beautiful. Hips go back. Chest goes forward. 6. 5. Belly in. You're lifted. Your spine is straight. Last 3. 2. And 1. Straighten out both your legs. Drop your hands. Drop your head. Exhale, look down, hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. We'll hop to the top of our mat. All right. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist to the left. All right. We're breaking down Bird of Paradise today. Yay, you. All right. So, Bird of Paradise. It's one of those poses where teachers are like, yeah, if you have a bird practice, you can go on up. And people are looking around the room like, yeah, where am I going to go? So here is where we find where that balance happens. All right, so if you're facing the front of your mat, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the left. Stay here, open up. So you're already open. You're already maintaining a twist in the torso. So with that twist maintained, widen your legs just a little bit. Make some room for the right hand to go through the legs. So your right hand's through the legs. Left arm comes up and over. Rotates through the elbow, so it's an inward rotation of the elbow. Grab your hand. All your weight's in your left foot. All the weight's in this foot. All right, up we go. We're rooted with the four corners of the left foot, and we might falter, we might wobble, but we find somewhere new. Pick something on the wall, or the carpet, or the wood floor in front of you that's not going to move. One pointed focus, and extend. Bird of Paradise. Breathe in. On your exhale, bend your right knee. Take it all the way down. Maintain your twist. Maintain your bind. Inhale, chair. Utkatasana. Come all the way up. We'll meet at the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands. Walk it back. Take a vinyasa. Urdhva Mukha, inhale, or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Step the right foot in between the hands. Open up. Warrior 2. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse. On your exhale, we're reaching to the outside edge of our mat. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. And from here, you're squaring off your hips and your shoulders towards me. If you have a bind practice, bend the top leg, catch your foot. And you can look down. It'll make it a little bit easier if you look down. You can also use a block. If you've been coming for a while, get that hand up off the earth, take it to your shin. Maybe take it out, whoa. Maybe take it out in front of you. Find some balance here. Nice, y'all, and then we'll slowly release. Bend into the right knee. Come back, Warrior 2, meet me here. And we'll take a little Warrior 2 flow. Inhale, figure 5. Exhale, Warrior 2 to the back of the house. Inhale, figure 5. Exhale, Warrior 2. One more time, inhale. And exhale. So you're facing the back of your mat now. Flip your front palm, reach up and back. On your exhale, half moon. Left hand is about 11 o'clock. So all the weight is in the left foot and the left fingertips. Your hips and your shoulders are square to me. Full moon or half moon. Top foot grabs your top hand, you push out. Beautiful, slowly release. Micro bend the left knee. Come all the way out of this. Warrior two. And we'll take that vinyasa again. Up. Warrior two to the front. Up. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Last one. Up. Warrior two to the front. Spiral yourselves down. Front foot steps back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, float it. You are in chair. Back to chair pose. We get to check out bird on the other side. So, lengthen. Exhale, twist right this time. So we're maintaining a twist. Part of maintaining a twist is maintaining alignment with the knees. So let's do that again. Arms up. Exhale, twist. So you see how immediately my body just wants to naturally push this right hip point back? We have to save our spines. Save spines. So be very mindful that you pull the left hip point back if you can. All right. So maybe you stay here. Maybe you open up. If you're ready, left hand in between the legs, right arm up and over. Find a bind. All the weight's in your right foot this time. Lift your left knee. Again, find something that's not going to move. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend. Bird of paradise. One side's always a little bit shiftier than the other. There's no judgment. Breathe in. Exhale, bend. Take it down. Maintain your bind. Maintain your twist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down to your side. All right, we're moving to the mat. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, walk it back. This is your last vinyasa for your practice. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gorgeous. And let's take 5 breaths in your downward facing dog as we prepare for some grounding postures on the mat. And if you haven't checked out Spotify yet, all my playlists are up there, and you can sync any one of these vinyasa classes to a playlist, any single one of them. All right, so our first grounding pose today is child's pose with a heart opener. And this is one that I've drawn on a lot, especially as we navigate all the changes and uncertainty. So most of us might not have blocks. I just have blocks because I teach yoga. If I didn't teach yoga, I probably wouldn't have blocks. So if that's you, you can use pillows, you can use books, you can truly use anything that lifts the ground to you. So we'll place them about shoulder width distance apart, and we're putting the backs of our shoulders on it. Arms, it's not a shoulder. All right. Again, narrow or wide, you choose. Wherever you are with the lower body, I'm going to go a little bit wider today. Make sure your big toes are touching. And we'll place our elbow all the way at the front end of the block or the book. Put your forehead down. Hands can be up top in high prayer, or you can extend the arms in front of you. Put your forehead on the earth. Tuck your chin. Be mindful of where the breath is starting. And see where the breath goes. And see where you are. In these poses, we're meant to start to evoke the parasympathetic nervous system at a whole different level. We're kind of retraining the brain.
And so when we move into these postures, we require almost nothing from us at the muscular level. So this is not about striving. This is not about going deeper. This is about relax and release. We're trying to release as much as we can from the hips, from the shoulders, from the chest. When we hold emotions, we almost feel like we're being weighed down. Like I know I do. My posture completely shifted the second that, school got canceled or sports got canceled or graduations got canceled. I just, you almost like slump. So we retrain the brain, we retrain the body, and we're better for it, right? It's all useful. So let's take 10 more deep belly breaths right where you are. And every inhale you lengthen, every exhale you experience a softening. And the softening comes at the muscular level. So you're releasing any place that's still holding on, that's still clenching. Start with your tongue, remove it from the roof of your mouth. Like a body scan, like an inquiry, go all the way down to the toes. Couple more breaths here. Beautiful. Last 3, 2, and 1. Slowly remove the blocks from underneath your shoulders if you took them. We'll meet on our knees, facing each other. All right, and we'll have both of the feet go to the left. And so you're in this like mermaid pose, and you might have to get your feet, you can stack your feet. Some people like to do like almost like a letter. What letter is that? Z, I guess. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, inhale, arms up. And exhale, let's just fold forward. Come on, back up, and we'll just switch sides, so we'll switch it out for the other side. So you can either stack your knees or you can take the knee to the inner arch. Take it up. Exhale. Bring it up. And exhale. Place your hands in front of you, start to walk forward. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Inhale, look up, walk your hands towards you. And for our very final pose today, and it will be in addition to Shavasana, so we need to make time for Shavasana, even if it's crazy. So we'll start with Viparita Karani, and I want us here for at least a minute because it really is beneficial for anything that's going on in the lower body, especially swelling, sore feet, sore joints, sore bones. I know some of us, when we get stressed, we might eat a little different, so we might retain water if you've been eating some fast food or some, anything with extra sodium. So putting your feet up is really beneficial, not only at this time, but pretty much always. If you're pregnant, if you got those big old ankles, you know what I'm talking about. Get your feet up, and it could be now, it could be later, but I'll just show you guys how to get there. So take your mat, and if you want to move it, you can. You don't have to. If you're in your home, just set up wherever you are. All right, and we'll take our hips as close as you can get them to the wall. See? Spine straight, sit up. Hips should be touching the wall. And then lay flat on your back. And now we wiggle up and take the feet up. So your booty, your sits bones should be right at the earth. And your feet are up. And your arms are out, extended. This is Viparita Karani. You're sending fresh blood to the lower extremities. It's almost a peace offering for your body. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. We're resting. And if you have sometimes this happens to me where my legs start to go apart.
if you have a robe tie or a yoga strap or even like a sweatshirt, you can tie it around your legs just so you don't have to hold on to anything, muscularly. And we'll breathe here. Close your eyes. Start to wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If your tongue is at the roof of your mouth, release your tongue. Feel the softening from your chin to your shoulder blades. Pull your knees into your chest. And we'll roll to the right. And we get onto these poses pretty slow. Come all the way up. And we'll meet in Shavasana. And we'll take a 5 full minute Shavasana because we need it. We need our bodies to assimilate all of the breath and all of the postures, the asanas. So if you have a towel or a t-shirt, I invite you to cover your eyes. If your kids are wandering around, have them lay next to you. I've taken mini Shavasana with my babies. And breathe and rest. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Your feet are about the width of your mat. Your palms turn up. You can also place one hand to heart and one hand to belly if you need that subtle, gentle reminder of the direction of your breath. And there's nowhere to go. There's absolutely nothing to do. Breathe and rest. I'll mind the time. I'll wake you up in 5 minutes. If there's a nice playlist that you have on, I invite you to move into a more relaxing tone, whether it's sound bowls or maybe some kind of just ambient sound. Again, 5 full minutes for Shavasana. I will wake you up.
Take a deep breath in through the nose, filling up your belly, your ribs, your heart. Exhale through the mouth. Sigh it out if you need to. Again, breathe in. And in the sacred space that is your home, breathe out anything that doesn't serve you. What better time than now to shed something that's weighing you down? And one more time, deep breath in. Deep breath out. This 2x6 mat space is your life raft. You get to experience reactions here to study patterns of your breath, habits of your physical body. Inquire about places that slump or slouch today, that are tight or flexible. And without judgment, just know that it's all useful. Every single thing you do here. Take a deep breath in. Take your arms up, feet towards me. We'll give ourselves a big hug. Roll to your right. Push into the earth. Come to Sukhasana. Sukhasana is easy pose. So easy pose is associated with being happy. Happy pose. And as you make your way here, we must reflect, integrate, and pause and allow our experiences to become part of us. If we don't, then these experiences, they aren't ours. So when you're at home today, really see your kids. When you're at home today, really, garden, get in the dirt, walk in the grass, ground yourself, do these things that are becoming part of your experience, because this will be a memory. This is temporary. So make sure that while we are maybe living in fear sometimes, we're also using love as our launching pad just as much. So we'll end how we started in Buddhi Mudra to find some clarity. Thumb and pinky connect. Your 3 middle fingers are on top. This time we're facing our palms down because we're ready to give. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more times on your own. Evoking the natural breath now. Being okay with how you've shown up. Take your arms down. Rooted, you're grounded through your sits bones. Take it all the way up. Breathe in. On a slow exhale, hands come to your heart. To your forehead for peaceful thoughts. Your lips for peaceful words. For your heart to find peace. All my love, all my blessings. Namaste.